What? Hello and welcome, this is AZ3883, and welcome to this fabulous Let's Play. This Let's Play of Kirby Return to Dreamland. As you can see, we have a file I don't mind terminating, so with no more delay, I delete the third file, and we will begin this Let's Play of collecting a few things in this game. Of course, getting everything, but in terms of what those are, you'll have to watch the story. Now, let us allow the story to begin. A glorious day. It's a nice day in the world of Dreamland. Oh, Kirby has, looks like strawberry shortcake. And King Dedede and Waddle Dee must retrieve it. Meta Knight looks at them as if, okay, what are they doing? Oh, okay, who cares? Oh, what is this? You don't see that every day. Hey! My cake! Well, okay, you don't see that every day at all. That is a ship, and it seems to be breaking upon impact, guys! How could this happen? This ship doesn't deserve to break, I assume. I know nothing about this ship. What's happening? What's happening? Whoa. Foreign. What's inside? We know nothing about it, so let's go inside. It's very shiny in here. I like the colors. Hey, an alien. And red blinking lights with an exclamation point. If we've seen any movies, we know that's not good. Whoa. Spry little fellow. Out of 120. This is a collectathon. Sweet. And you lost 5 parts. Oh no! Oh, poor alien. We need a name for you. Kirby sees someone in pain. Kirby being the kind character that he is. Nods approvingly. Basically signifying, I will help you. You'll help me? Me? Apparently Dedede is helping in this case. That's weird for me. Yay! Look at this. The 5 pieces of my ship are scattered throughout Popstar. Go to all these locations and retrieve them for me. And gather the energy spheres. Apparently they all acquiesce. Goodbye, friends! Please help me in this endeavor. Don't worry, I'll give him a voice later, because I know you're looking forward to that. So, we begin our journey to help this little alien retrieve his 120 components and his ship parts. So let us begin to the north, in this green location. And it's Cookie Country. So this episode will be a little longer. The general length of the episodes of this LP will be a little shorter compared to some of my other ones. Okay, well they'll basically be somewhere actually, I take that back. They'll be about an average length of what my normal episodes are, somewhere between 17 and 20 minutes. It's 25 in certain cases. Or other cases. Anyway, as to learning the game right now, 1 to suck up things, hold down right on the control pad if you're holding the Wiimote horizontally to run. 1, of course, to suck them up, and then you can get powers. This is a game I'm really also fond of because of how many new powers and how many upgrades they've done to regular powers. Like Cutter has taken a massive leap forward in my opinion. As well as Beam. I really think Beam in this game has stepped up as one of my favorite powers. I like the version of it in this game. It's fine to me in other games, but Beam is like one of my all-time favorites in this one. 2 to jump, obviously. This is a game, of course, where Kirby can pop up and hold his breath for as long as you want. I was talking with one of my friends, and we were discussing how, like, the one game that Kirby could not hold his breath all the time is Kirby 64 and the Crystal Shards. Now we get to fire. As you can see on the top left corner here, those are to obtain the items, the 120 components that we do not know the names of, and that's where they go. We have to get a certain amount per level. That's what makes this a bit of a collectathon. Speaking of 120 components, here's what they are. They are called energy spheres. So, I will get every one, and I will get all the pieces, and I will complete this game just for you guys, and because I think this game is really fun. So there's a new component that Kirby can do in this game that he can't do in other games. It's basically a bigger suction of when he wants to suck up enemies. So you shake the Wiimote, as you just read, and you can obviously suck up more. You can suck up this Waddle Dee composed of little Waddle Dees, and these blocks right here, you just suck it all up. So that's a new component I like about this game. But there's another component that you haven't seen yet, at least in this LP. You're going to know in just a few moments of a component that's very interesting in this game. It's something called an Ultra Power. This one resembles the Sword Power. So with these awesome effects, you see Ultra Sword. It's just a sword we can do. Holy fudge! Yikes! I would not want to be on the receiving end of that. But it's not just that sword. What I believe a cleaver. It is also... I know what those are, but I can't pick the name out without being wrong. I know what they're called. Hey, Meta Knight Sword Galaxia. So, and then there's another sword. Basically, press 1 with a certain amount of time, and Kirby will pull out these Ultra Swords! If you see in the bottom that star meter and how much it looks like it's full of rainbow, a certain amount of it is gone. Okay, now this is the thing. Whenever you have an Ultra Power, be on the lookout for strange monuments of something you want to destroy. Kill the Waddle-Dee. Like, there was a big mound of dirt right there. When you have an Ultra Power, be on the lookout to destroy a lot of things, because there will be an interdimensional portal, the one you are in right now, to which point at the very end you can earn 2 energy spheres. So whenever you see an Ultra Power, you know there's a chance to get to an interdimensional portal to win 2 energy spheres. That's important, and probably going to help you a lot later in knowing this episode's like, he's missing 2 energy spheres. Just be aware, if you see an Ultra Power, that's why. Ultra Power leads to dimensions, and dimensions leads to energy spheres, and energy spheres leads to me being happy. Also, as you just saw, you can actually shoot your enemies or things that you sucked up against that purple wall that's trying to cut you off. It doesn't hurt you, it is just a moving wall. Now, in terms of getting the 2 energy spheres, you must fight and destroy the Sphere Doomers. These little interdimensional birdies who are, I think they're pretty much made of the spheres. A few questions of how they got there, what they're made of, what they're made of, how they're made of it, but that's a story for today because I don't know, and logic. Where is it? Anyway, once you defeat them, you get the 2 energy spheres. You have stage 1 energy spheres, when you have completed this. This is a special episode because it's the first episode of Let's Play Kirby Return to Dreamland, or Kirby RDL, or KRDL to be short. So in this episode of KRDL, I will complete the entire first world. Cookie Country will be mine. I will munch on this cookie. Okay, let's be honest. I'm not the best here, and I honestly don't care that much. Just press 2 at the right time. I obviously didn't do it at the right time. You just get more stars. Honestly, the stars don't matter to me really at all, because I generally don't die. And they're not something I want to go out of my way to obtain, because they're much more important things like powers, health, and energy spheres. And of course, pieces of the ship. Here's a power that's brand new to this game and I really like. Leaf. I find this power to be very defensive, primarily because of the A move, the blocking move. Oh yeah, that move, blocking, which I like how you can do that in this game. It's not like you can't do it in others, but I like it in this game. And I like having Leaf when you do it. You turn into a bush. When you hold down 1, you'll begin spinning in what looks like a near invincible shield. I said near invincible, not invincible. So yeah, Leaf is a fine power. I think it's kind of cool. I won't keep it forever. Don't worry. See? Now, if you take your warp star, you may just mosey on along to the rest of the level. Now you're just flying along in your little warp star, not hitting much of the enemies, which angers me, because I want to hit the enemies! That's the fun part of doing this. Of writing this cutscene. It's not really cutscene. I suppose. Anyway, so yeah, just keep moving along, you'll eventually come up to cut. I recommend getting it, because later you'll need some... You will need to cut a rope, at which point, a sharp cutting ability like Cutter or Sword will be needed to get an energy sphere. Here's the fun thing I like about Cutter in this game. You hold down 1, you can and then move around. You can angle your blade, which I find really entertaining and really cool. Like you hold it down and shoot up, go backwards and up, and kill your enemies that are behind you. Or you can be very forward and attack them like so. As you just saw, and you see right now, there's that rope where that Waddle Dee's hanging. Cut the rope, and you cut the rope. That star is a bigger value of stars, which I actually didn't really intend to get, but you know what, it's not a bad thing to get them. Here's some food, which I don't need, but I'll get it anyway because I'm hungry! So yes, for now, just keep moving forward. Oh yeah, here's a cannon. With this, just keep running forward. Just keep running forward. All you can really do here is run forward and jump without losing the cannon. You're going to want to be quick with this and yet efficient at the same time, because at the end of this cannon is on a timer. Jump here. This cannon will not last long. What you need to do is you need to keep moving so you can shoot down those metal blocks so you can open up a chance to get that energy sphere. Once that's done, you may continue. I believe it's this level. I could be wrong. Once I see it on that, okay, yeah, it's this level. At the very top, you will move right, and then you'll see the way to the next location of this world. Do not go in it. Do not go in the exit yet. Because on the far right side, up, hidden in a little corner, is an energy sphere hidden by grass. I think that in the beginning it may have subbed a few people. I'll show you as I get up here. But as I said, don't immediately jump into the portal yet until you see me catch up. Or unless my description alone helped you to find it. Beam! I like beam! Yay! It's right up here. Alright, so climb up the ladder. Don't go up here into this portal yet. Do not do it. Right here, on the right, here's that energy sphere. The one that is probably tricked a few people. I love how I can do that with beam. I can just jump in the middle of the air, click, hold down, or continuously press 1, and I can just float in the air. And I can also shoot like a concentrated beam shot. Am I like fangirling enough over this beam power? Because if not, I think I need to do it more. As I said, A is guard, which is a better way to defend yourself. To be honest, I'm taking this somewhat seriously. Basically, destroy your enemy. And it's generally good to take the power of the enemy you just killed. So in this case, sword? Because later there will be levels where you, say, you're in a fire level and you need water. When you just kill a water boss, make sure to take water. By the way, this will really only affect you in multiplayer. Don't stand below those steel blocks. You'll get crushed and they will instantly kill you. Yeah, the more you know, right? So go in here, and you'll be done with this level. Once you make your jump, of course. Whee! Okay, level 4. It's pretty bad. But it could be worse. So yes, guys, I would guide you through and through. So that's the second level, which opens up the third. And now you progress further. So, as I've stated before, just to clarify again, this Let's Play will be a Let's Play, so I'm getting everything. Unlike Shadow the Hedgehog 3-play, I'm not getting everything. This I am. I will generally try to begin a level with no power in this, because I think fresh starts are nice. And I want to make it as fair for like everyone who say if you saw the second episode but not the first episode, and I started with electricity, you'd be like, how'd you get that? So I generally like to start with fair and fresh. Just fair. Quotations. I'm going down here. Don't. Alright, you're gonna eventually come to a point where you'll see the door on the very bottom of this level, right where you are now. You'll see a door on the bottom. Don't go into it. Do not go into it. Go lower. There is the energy sphere. That's why, of course. There are a few energy spheres in this level this game, that are a little tricky. If you don't look around, you won't find them. I was actually able to find a lot of these on my very first attempt of playing this game. I found like, there's 120, so I think I found somewhere around like 109. I think I missed about 11. Not many. But yeah. So this will be a comprehensive Let's Play. I'll get everything, get every piece. This will be fairly. I will make attempts. I will make attempts to upload this probably. I don't want to say every week. That's too long. Probably that's too long of a time gap between each episode. Probably every between 2 to 4 days of releasing from the previous one. So like episode 2, which will be in the next world. which will be... Sorry, spoilers. Apparently those are bad! I've been told. That'll be released in about between 2 to 4 days of this episode's release. When you see it, when you see this one, wait 2 to 4 more days and you'll see the next one. So it'll be fairly quick. It'll be fairly... I have actually something called time now, so I'm actually happy. I can actually do things. I'm very happy. I could kind of cry tears of joy, but I'm not going to because you won't be able to see it and it'll be embarrassing on YouTube. So yeah, it'll be fairly on time. I'll get everything, of course. I guess that's really it. So for now, I'm just... Also, if you... While I was talking, I obviously hopped across platforms, grabbed a key, and went back. Even when I'm talking, pay attention to what I'm doing, so you can get all the energy spheres. As you just saw, hop along platforms, grab a key, go back, throw it back in. Sometimes there are energy spheres where you can see them, and but you don't know how to get them. Okay, right now, I'm going to stop my conversation. Right now, where you are, keep running, keep going fast, don't slow yourself down at all. I recommend if you have, like, sword or beam, as I'm doing beam, just keep moving. Keep moving fast. Sword, I would just, like, rush through the blocks and just jump quickly. Avoid puffing up if you can, because that takes a lot of time. Make sure you kill that little waddle-dee with the key quickly, because if he falls off, you lose the chance to get this energy sphere. And I don't want you losing chances, guys. You deserve the chances. And there you go. 1-3 is complete. 1-3 already. Wow, I'm going by this fast. So, screw beam. I mean, I can't say screw beam. I love beam so much. Basically, yeah. This level is quite easy. But yeah, there are times where you have to be fast or quick. Those are synonymous. Stupid me. And just resourceful. Or just be observant. This is the last level before the boss. I'll give you a hint. I won't say the boss directly because apparently spoilers are horrible. But think of a lot of Kirby games. What boss have you seen frequently? It's one of the first bosses, or probably the first boss. That's all I'll say for now on that. If you notice on the top left where you're getting the energy spheres, this one has 4 energy spheres. They're being daring, aren't they? So, what you want to do is, well, I'll cross that bridge when I get to it. Go down here, go down to the right, and you'll see the first energy sphere. In a fairly easy location to get to be honest. You just run through it. But they try to throw you off by making the platform to walk through look kind of awkward, like it's part of the rock or the formation of it. So that kind of throws you off, I guess, if you're not really prepared. If you don't know what to look for, then it might be a little confusing. It might be a little more annoying to gather that energy sphere. Eat your sandwich, and continue through the level. Oh, those arrow guys. This game actually makes a lot of references to former Kirby games. One that I'm particularly fond of is, I like the references to Kirby 64 and the Crystal Shards. By the way, and never mind, I'll talk about that later. So, right now you have the Invincible Lollipop. Pretty much just run through everything. You're not going to miss any energy spheres here. You're not missing much. Max Tomato, I guess you can get it if you want, but it just takes away your time from being invincible and bright and colorful. So I guess that's on you if you really want to get it. I personally don't care for it as much at the moment. My health is not in that much of a dire situation to which it would be necessary to have. So this little instrument, run at a fast pace that is a barrier protecting you. So if you want food, you should make up your mind quicker than I did. And just keep moving it forward. I guess jumping would hurt. Jumping will hurt the enemies above. Yeah, just keep moving up. You'll eventually come upon another one. And then, of course, just use that to proceed. So right now, proceed through by grabbing this again, this little instrument again. Jump. You want, but you need to get through, so wanting becomes unnecessary here. And here's the next energy sphere right up here. So what I want you to do, or what you should do is be safer. What I'm doing is also, fine method, is cutting up these enemies, and then dropping down to grab that energy sphere. So now you have 2. You're halfway done, guys. 50% to go, 50% completed. I personally also love that move. I personally just love that move of the sword character in this game. That where it's like you shoot up, and then just shoot down. Hey, guys, you have 2 energy spheres left to go. And here's an ultra power. Remember what I said earlier? Huh? Nudge, nudge. Yeah, so Smokey the Bear would not approve of this part. But he's not in Kirby Return to Dreamland, now is he? So mum's the word, okay? Okay. So now, burn everything you want, because you can. In this game, of course. So just destroy whatever you want, and make it up to the point of where I said, when you have an Ultra Power, there will generally be a monument of which your power can destroy something. Something that stands out more than the other things. Like, there will be a thing I'm going to encounter in the next minute that this fire dragon can destroy that looks very obvious, or very out of place, to which point it looks like it could be hiding a dimensional portal in the shape of a star. Because Kirby is a star. I'm approaching it, but I'm not too close at the same time. Basically, do what you want, but I recommend just destroying these. Because why not? Why not destroy? Why not have a little force fire Kirby? You offer the power. Screw Smokey! Kirby, you and your commitments to helping and burning. Right here. Here's a big tree! I recommend burning it. And once you burn a big tree, a tree that stands out, obviously as something you can use your power with, you reveal the interdimensional portal. As you also notice, you lose your Ultra Power. Yeah, no big deal. Those are fine. So basically, just keep jumping. I recommend jumping through those guys. Here, your Ultra will suck up when we need it. Here's a fun thing, though. Shoot it back. Not forward necessarily, unless you're really fast. If you want to shoot it forward, you can. But I recommend actually shooting it backwards, because it stops the thing that is pushing you. It's stopping the enemy. In this case, the enemy would be that purple wall. If you throw something back at it, it pushes it back and gives you more time. It just gives you more time. Depending on how big the star of what your setup is. Like, if I threw that, what I just shot out, forward, if I shot that backwards, I would stop it for about at least 2 seconds. Either way, it doesn't matter. You just have to be fast enough to know, and just be careful at the same time. So I'm going to select Spark because I like it, and here's my next sphere doing. Shoot him, I guess. Just, all you're going to do is just kill him. You must kill this. There you go. What's that? There you go, you get your 2 more energy spheres, yay! So now, if you grab Max Tomato, I guess, and jump back to the portal, you look at all the damage that forest fires. That's a fire dragon. Oh, there's a dragon. Destroyed. You feel good about yourself, you feel awesome, because you're number 1, you got everything, and you blew stuff up, and you're ready to move on to fight the boss. Especially when you mess up that jump. But it doesn't matter because shut up. So there, you get a few stars, and now we fight the boss. The hint I gave you before was it's a boss that you fight in nearly every single Kirby game as the first boss. Has the surrounding shape around the door right now giving you a big enough hint yet? The shape of it, and how it's a green place. It's totally King DDD, guys, like totally. Green, big, and the force fire. So, in case you haven't figured out I'm joking, it's Wispy Woods. Again. But I like him. Later in the game you can do okay, all I recommend here is just keep attacking him. However, he will do, at the halfway point, bosses in this game at the halfway point, he'll open his mouth, like, get away from him, quickly. Get away, just run away. Use your power, avoid it, get away. Then, basically, he'll begin to drop enemies on you. But if you're quick enough and you just keep attacking him, you'll eventually kill him. He will shoot... Well, I guess you won't know, will you? He'll eventually shoot tornadoes and drop Gordos and apples. There you go! Your first piece to fix the ship! Time to do a little dance. Kirby, you should be on Dancing with the Stars. Well, you are a star. So here's what happens. Num-de-num-de-num. Let's add this to the ship. Transformation sequence! And it returns to its damaged position. There we go! The first world is completed!
You did it, Kirby! My ship has its sword back! Thank you so much! I'm counting on you to find the other missing parts. Keep up the good work, and don't forget to keep an eye out for all those energy spheres.
Ooh, yes, I will keep an eye out for those. Yeah, I don't want to talk like him. I'm silly enough, I don't need to be even more silly. So yeah, these are games you can play later, which I will. The only two games I'll take my time with are the two that he first showed, that DDD looking one and that other one. That one is just really just a game for fun. That really doesn't help you with the overall game or really anything. But of course I'll play it eventually. That's way later. Well guys, this has been the first episode of Let's Play Kirby Return to Dreamland. I have made the commitment to help Magalor return the pieces and have fun with getting the energy spheres and the ship parts. I will see you guys in 2 to 4 days. Thank you for watching. This is AZ3883. Bye, guys.